boys and gears, and welcome to Minecraft. So today I have something that I've been working on for a while, and so I created this world just so that way I could have one for 1.13, so I could show you that this works. So we've got one iron farm right here from the old 1.13 style, with the tons of doors and the villagers and these little pods around the edges. And then we've got the one that I had built on Vanilla High, where we just have the two little pods of villagers in the corners with the doors near them. And as you can see, this one works as well. So the thing we're going to do today is we are going to demonstrate how to take these older iron farms like we used to have and update them so that they work with 1.14 and its new villager iron golem spawn mechanics. So let's go ahead and update this world to 1.14. Alright, and we are back and we're in 1.14 now. So just show you here. I believe it's... Nope, wrong button. No, there it is. There it is. So, as you can see up there in the corner, we are in 1.14 vanilla. So, the quickest and easiest method to fixing this is we take some extra blocks, we just need to go like so, and then what we'll do is we'll put a loom, a loom, a loom. Okay? And then from the other side, what we'll need to do is go bed. Sorry, they're getting a little bit in the way. Bed. They're gonna kill you. I'm warning you. You guys are getting in the way. I need to do stuff, and you're getting in the way. Fine. I don't actually need all of you anyway, so... Okay, so you go bed, bed, bed. You've got the 3 looms. You then need to build a wall up around all of this stuff so that way they can't escape. And you can build all of this stuff that I'm building out of any blocks you want. Okay, so then the next thing you need to do is take some slabs. You can go ahead and take that door out because you don't need the door, but you want to put some slabs like so, because you want to block the zombie from getting to them. You can even wall this part off if you want, so that way they're stuck in this 1 block space. As you can see, we've got 1 too many in here, so I just need 1 of you to die. Guys, I only need 1 of you to die. Hold still, and I'll kill 1 of you. There. Okay. So you need the space to be big enough that they will see the zombie as a threat, but small enough that the zombie can't reach them, and then what you do is you just put a zombie in there. Oh yeah, forgot. You have to put a roof on it. Sorry, zombie. You can go ahead and go. Yep, wrong thing. There we go. Zombie spawn egg. So that will cause them to start to panic, sort of. Okay. Then what you can do is, because you no longer need all this extra stuff, you can take all of this stuff out. Obviously, you don't want to open up the space from the bed, but you can take out all the rest of this platform. Then all you need to do is, if you come down here, let's see, the zombie's there, put this here, put sticky piston facing up. Oh yeah, and you need to move this roof higher. You need to move it 1 block up. Okay. Then you put a daylight sensor here and an observer pointing into the daylight sensor. Let's see if I can get this to work. There we go. And then you'll see now when the day changes and the daylight sensor picks up the signal for it, it's going to cause the zombie to go up, which will cause it so that the villagers will actually rest for a bit and stuff like that. See. So now the villagers will go to sleep because they don't recognize that the zombie's there. And you need that to happen so that way, because they need to go to their workstations and they also need to sleep. So if you cause them to, if you cause the zombie to be invisible to them for a set amount of time, it'll cause them to sleep and stop panicking. Like so. And you'll want to repeat that same process for all the sides. So I will do that real quick and then I'll show you guys that it works. Alright, so I just spawned the zombies in because I'm in creative, so I can do that. And I believe this is set to the wrong thing. No, they all need to be set. So you gotta make sure all your daylight sensors are set to the same setting. Okay. And if you take those blocks out like so, it'll also make the villagers realize that the zombie is there when it's down. Ah, crap. Did not mean to hit the villager. And I forgot to put a torch on this one. So. Whoops. Oh my gosh. What have I done? Okay. That. And get my zombie back in there. I did not mean to do that. Oh, that's zombie horse. Zombie spawning. There we go. Okay. Zombies back. We lost one villager, so new villager. Okay. So as you can see, like, the villagers will panic when the zombie is down. Guys, why aren't you panicking? There. And that'll cause the iron golems to spawn, as we just see there. So, that is essentially how you take an older design and update it. Part of the reason you need the, I'm pretty sure I already said this, but part of the reason you need the piston design is because the villagers need to actually sleep every so often, and then they also need to be able to access their workstations. So the daylight sensor going into the observer means that when different times of day happen, it'll cause the piston to extend, which will give the villagers enough time to actually sleep in their beds and also use their workstations. And because you no longer need the doors, you could do whatever you want with these doors. You could just take them all out. You could put something else there instead. It's all up to you. But as you can see, it is definitely working. And now I'll show you how to do the same trick with this farm over here. So, with this one, it takes a little bit more work because of the way these are positioned. But it is essentially the same setup. You just want to go around like this. You then come over here. You place in a bed. We're going to keep them trapped in like that for now until we have all the beds and stuff in place. Bed there. And lastly, let's see if I can target it from here. It's kind of hard to do this one without... Nope. Let's just do it like that. I think I put this one in the wrong spot. I did. It needs to go here. Alright, we don't need these doors anymore anyway, so let's just take those out so we can do this. Okay, so the last bed goes there. You put your workstations like so, and we can go ahead and take this out. Okay. Now what you do instead for this one, because you can't really have them, you can't really have the same setup because it'll mess with the water. You're going to move the setup to a slightly different location, which I will show you as soon as I finish walling off everything so that way they don't wind up going places they're not supposed to. Now, if I remember correctly, I actually did this moving it one more block that way because I didn't want them getting in this water source. But that is okay. We can deal with it this way. So, what we'll need to do is build this up like so. We put the space there for the zombie to be seen. And then we just wall off everything so that the zombie can't get out. We're going to go ahead and put a full block there as well. I think we can just take that one slab out. Okay. Full block here. Need to go up to here, I believe. So that way the zombie has space to breathe when we raise him up. Then we go back underneath like we did before. Same setup. We just put a sticky piston facing up. Like so. the daylight sensor off my hotbar. Here we go. Daylight sensor. We'll just put it out there. And observer. Okay. Screw it. One of these days I'll get good at doing that, but apparently that time is not now. Okay. And then you place the zombie in here. Like so. Now, if I remember correctly, what I did was to really make sure they saw the zombie. I took this spot out, put another half slab there, so that way they could see him. And what just happened? He fell through the block. Great. Okay. And I just put my sword, threw it away. Okay. Sword. Okay, so I believe I need to move this up one more block. Okay, and then down here, we'll just change this out to a solid block. And place the zombie in. We'll go ahead and do solid block here, solid block here, solid block here, solid block here. Okay, and then a torch. Like so. And if you need to protect the villagers from being turned into witches and stuff, you can always add a roof or something higher up. So that way they're prevented from getting turned into witches. I believe we can... Oh, no we can't. Okay. Anyway. That's how it's done. Dang it. Okay, he's in there still. Okay, so that's the basic setup. You repeat that on the other corner, which I'll do right now. And then I'll show you guys it working. Alright, so it's been done. And one thing I have realized after I had put these cells in and I was waiting for the villagers to get to the state that they could cause golems to spawn is that you are definitely going to need a roof over this because the golems will sometimes spawn inside those chambers with the villagers. So you need to make sure there is not enough space for them to do that. But as you can see, let's see. I emptied this out before I finished building everything, and we have 5 iron ingots already, just in the time it took me to build that second pod. So, it definitely works, and I hope that you guys, after seeing this, realize that you're not going to have to go and tear down your entire old iron farm setup. You can just build a slight addition to it and get the same results. Probably the most troublesome thing is going to be getting the zombie in there in the first place. My recommendation would be to use water elevators. And then just get it into that spot, climb up there, put a block in the way, and then you'll have him kind of trapped in that little tiny cell. But yeah, as you can see, it definitely works. This one's a little bit slower because of the way we use to kill the iron golems on this farm, but it still works, as you can see. And this one is still working, I believe, as well. So you can see we've got our villagers are sleeping in some of the pods, but yep, we've gotten some more iron in between cuts. So I don't know why, but it seems like they keep disappearing over here. The zombies, I mean. Because I'll put them in, and then I'll walk away, and then I'll come back, and they're gone. I think maybe they need to hold an item, so they don't despawn. Or get named. I think that's part of the problem. I think they're despawning when I walk away too far. But, yeah. It definitely still works. Just remember to name tag your zombies, because apparently I forgot to do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We are almost at 100 subscribers, and when we reach 100 subscribers, I will do something special just for you guys. So, bye!